What up, YouTube? Get Fit fam in this building. So today's topic is why sex appeal is important. And trust me, this shit is important. So right now, what I'm gonna do is give y'all a couple of scenarios that might make it a little bit easier to see why appeal is like very important, man. Sexual appeal is very important when you're dealing with relationships. All right, so check it out. Let's say that you are traveling and you're on vacay and you're trying to have a good time. You're somewhere exotic. Now, if you're bringing your best possible physical package, I'd like to think that's good enough, you know what I mean, to genuinely attract a female. But let's say that it isn't first, right? So guess what you're doing now, right? You're using all kind of advantages and leverages, like maybe you're an American and you're in a third world country, a poor ass country, right? Think about all the risks associated with that. You don't know if the women that are interested in meeting up with you are looking to set you up. They're gonna have some locals rob you or whatever the case may be. That would be the short-term setup. Or are they pretending to be, you know, submissive and cooperative, and they just, for some reason, love this gringo so much. And then next thing you know, it's the long-term stick up, and they're trying to get you to support their family and pay for their grandpa and grandmama and their mom and their dad and their sister and fucking brother-in-law and all this shit, right? So the point I'm trying to make is, when you don't have that genuine sex appeal working for you, or as they call in the manosphere, burning desire, burning genuine desire, right? I think that's a little excessive. That's a little too much. But anyway, when the female that you're pursuing is not genuinely, you know, sexually attracted to you, bro, you're running a lot of risk. You're running the risk of wasting your fucking time. You're running the risk of setting yourself up to get your feelings hurt. And you're also running the risk of getting your ass robbed, taken advantage of, right? You can get robbed, like robbed, like at gunpoint, knife point, kidnapped, duct taped, or she can just simply fleece you for your shit after she gets you, you know, mentally and emotionally invested in her, right? But I'm telling you from personal experience, man, as well as a lot of guys that I know, it's a hell of a lot more satisfying and gratifying and safer when the chick is actually attracted to you. She's actually interested in you. And the point I'm trying to make is, look, I get it. Everybody can't be fucking Fabio, right? But here's the thing. All those other types of leverage that you're using, those resources came from somewhere. Aside from the fortune of being born an American citizen, whatever money you spend, you had to work for that money, right? Whatever resources you had to work to buy those resources. Whatever lifestyle you have, you had to create and maintain that lifestyle. So all these things take work, time, effort, etc. All I'm saying is, put some of that work, time, and effort into your motherfucking appearance and step that shit up the most that you can, you know, as an individual. You're not out here competing with the next guy, but you're at least trying to get to your personal best, which will give you a good idea of what's the most attractive females that you can genuinely attract. Okay? Because paying for dates and paying for, you know, experiences and traveling and all that stuff with a woman is awesome when you know that that woman would be there regardless. The first trips that I've took in my life with women, I never had to consider if I was being taken advantage of or used or anything like that, because they paid. You know what I'm saying? Me paying for trips with a female is a recent thing. For a long time, my ego wouldn't even allow me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the experience I had for 10 years of my life, you know, from like 24 to 34, I was straight up working at the club as a male dancer, and paying for chicks was a no-no. I couldn't even buy a girl a drink. It was against the code. But here's the thing, for that 10 years, I was able to interact, date, and sleep with gorgeous women of all walks of life on their dime. Every time on their dime. I don't care if it was dinner. I don't care if it was a movie. I don't care if it was a hotel, a sleazy motel, a trip to another city, or a trip to another country. The chick had to pay. And any dudes that were doing anything that was contrary to that, if it was to be found out, you would have been embarrassed. You would have been the laughing stock of the locker room, right? If you out here buying chicks dinner or paying for dates or even hanging out with girls for free, you were a joke. The other guys didn't take you seriously. And that had to be the protocol because we had to maintain this illusion of value. You know what I'm saying? If two dudes work together and one guy's hanging out with a chick for free and the other guy, she's paying for everything, the moment she catches wind of that, all of a sudden, she feels like she's been scammed. She feels like she's been tricked or fooled or taken advantage of, which a lot of you guys should be able to relate to, because that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you to avoid. Imagine you take a girl out, you spend all this money, blah, 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 and she just gives you the hug and the kiss on the cheek. Maybe you get the Coach Adam pat on the head, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know, she says, oh, I had a great time, I'd love to see you again, whatever. But then you know for a fact, you find out through the grapevine or whatever, you find out 100% facts that some other dude, some handsome brother like myself, right? I kick it with her and I didn't spend $1. My wallet didn't even come out, but I had a great time. Nothing but Joker smiles from ear to ear, you know, plenty of laughter, and a night that ends with a lot of hanky-panky. Now, how would you feel as the dude that fed this chick, asked her if she wanted another wine and another wine, you know what I'm saying? Drove her home or Ubered her home or whatever. You made sure she had a good time, made sure it was comfortable, well-fed, all that kind of stuff. And she couldn't care less, bro. She really couldn't. She was like just the lame dude that she said yes to that evening. She had plenty of other guys that she would have let take her out because it wasn't about the guy. It was just about the, you know, the food, the drinks, the experience, whatever, right? A lot of chicks do that, man. You know, it sounds like something that, yeah, we know chicks do that. No, bro, chicks do that a hell of a lot more than you think, right? These girls, anytime they get hungry, bro, they joke about it amongst each other. Like, let me see which one of these suckers is gonna take me out and put a 5-star meal in my belly, right? So all I'm saying is you wouldn't feel too good about yourself if you knew that this particular girl that you took out and spent hard-earned money on was linking up and hanging out with another dude for absolutely nothing. No money spent out of pocket whatsoever. In fact, she's asking him, hey, babe, I'm on my way over. Do you want something from Starbucks? Do you want something from here? Do you want me to stop and get you something? You want me to get Postmates? And no. Hey. I mean, hey, that's what I grew up with. That's the experience that I know. You know what I'm saying? My first and my second girlfriend ever in life spent more on me than I spent on them. You know what I'm saying? The first LeBron James sneakers that ever came out, my girlfriend bought them for me. I didn't even ask for them. I just was like, they're kind of ugly, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? My first couple girlfriends, they were the ones that had the car. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get my first car until 19. My first couple girlfriends, it was their cars that I was driving. So what I'm trying to say is that's always been my experience with it, is that I've always known that the chicks I'm dealing with like me for me because I'm not giving them nothing. I'm not spending anything. So what the fuck other incentive could there be? They're not getting shit but me. But a lot of you guys out here, man, you're doing all kind of shit for these broads. And if any one of those things was to stop, her company would stop. So what I'm saying is put some more fucking time into you before you out here worrying about these chicks. A lot of you motherfuckers, your problem isn't even your lack of potential. Your problem is your lack of patience. You don't put the shit in the right order. You know what I'm saying? You need to get out here and work on you, create something that you could be proud of, that you like, you would enjoy, before you expect some chick to dig you for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it, man. It's the even exchange. So just to reiterate, sexual appeal is very, very fucking important, man. You shouldn't be dating broads without it. And if you are, just accept that you're paying for it. Don't be out here getting your feelings hurt expecting more than that, because that's all that it's going to be, is you doing things for things from her. All right? Peace.